Russia has today launched an all-out attack on Ukraine, with simultaneous assaults coming from south, east and north by land and by air. Missiles and bombs rained from the sky, tanks rolled across the border, helicopters buzzed in, and explosions were seen across the country after Vladimir Putin gave the order to attack. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg spoke out against Russia's military offensive against Ukraine and provided some details of how the organization plans to combat any threat to member states. During a news conference Thursday morning, Stoltenberg said the North Atlantic Council decided to activate their defense plan so they can send NATO forces to wherever they're needed. Stoltenberg said, NATO's core task is to protect and defend all allies. There must be no room for miscalculation or misunderstanding. The Secretary General said they are deploying forces on land, at sea and in the air, including thousands of troops, at least 120 allied ships and more than 100 jets on high alert protecting the airspace. He said, "We will continue to do whatever is necessary to shield the alliance from aggression." Stoltenberg declared, "Peace cannot be taken for granted. Freedom and democracy are contested by authoritarian regimes." He added, "We will protect our people and our values. Democracy will always prevail over autocracy. Freedom will always prevail over oppression." Ukraine, however, is not a NATO member, and Stoltenberg made clear that while the country is considered a highly valued partner, NATO will not be getting directly involved within the country. Stoltenberg said there are no NATO troops at all inside Ukraine, and he also added that they do not have any plans to put NATO troops in Ukraine. Stoltenberg spoke sternly against Russia and did not downplay the gravity of the situation. He called the Russian invasion a brutal act of war and a deliberate, cold-blooded and long-planned invasion. He said, "Peace in our continent has been shattered." Stoltenberg accused Russia of using force to try to rewrite history, stating that the Kremlin's aim is to re-establish its sphere of influence and subvert the values that we hold dear. He called on Russia to immediately cease their military actions, but when asked about holding talks with the Kremlin, he said that is not currently an option. He said, "Russia has shut the door to political solution. We regret that, but that is, sadly, the reality." Well, we'd like to know your thoughts and responses. Share them in the comments down below. And also share the news and show us support through subscribing to our channel. Stay tuned for the real stuff on next News Hour.